I like to be in control of my life. I really do. I am a little bit of a control freak. I'm going to be honest with you. Um, you're not in control when you're in the stock market. You have no control over what could happen. At a moment's notice, the stock could just plummet. You don't know what whales are involved that are going to just decide to pull out. You don't know what corruption and what manipulation is going on. You have no idea what's going on. Okay, you're not in control. It's the same thing with a casino. You go to a casino, you're not in control. At any minute, they want you to lose. They do their little manipulation, their corruption over there too, and you lose. You got your $200 chip on 19, and they hit 8, or they hit 31. The number's right next to it. Okay, so I've learned that in life that you have to be in control. Now, cash is king. That's it. People started convincing me back, a few years back, cash is going to be obsolete. There's all these problems with cash, counterfeit, and blah blah blah. It's dirty, germs. Because think about it. You have this passing throughout what millions and millions. You don't know what they do with this cash. Girls dancing on stage, they're sticking in there. That some guys will like that. Say that sounds good, but it could be also guys too, right? It could be Chippendales. That's not good, right? I'm just making a point is that it's passed all over. It's circulation and it's dirty. Money is dirty, and a lot of it could be fake. It could be counterfeit. So like the whole concept. Another thing is like how much money can you take when you travel? You can only take a very limited amount of money with you. The whole concept of cryptocurrencies was to, basically make yourself, plus, no fees, no third parties. Cryptocurrency, you could have an unlimited amount in your account. You have $1 billion and you could travel with it. You can't have cash. Like you got what, 10,000 in cash? I think even less when you travel. Okay. Cryptocurrency, you have like $10 billion in an account. You could go from United States to Japan, no problem. No questions asked. So, and then there's no counterfeit. So I definitely saw the benefits of cryptocurrency. I was investing at one point, you don't know this, in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay. But the thing is that ultimately, I still feel it's a controlled market. It's controlled by very huge investors. And, until it's regulated, I know the SEC wants to regulate it, which is, again, it defeats the whole purpose of what cryptocurrency is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be non government, But anyway, the point is that there is a lot of look. You could look at what happened with Bitcoin. Look at what happened with Ethereum. We could go on and on. I know I pronounced it wrong. The whole Dogecoin, wherever it's freaking called. Look at what happened to that. It's very very manipulated. It's very very corrupt in my opinion, and so is the stock market, and so is casinos. So you might say, why are you making this video? Because I like to be in control, and in order to be in control, I have cash and gold. Okay, I have cash and gold. Now, you might say, well, gold, it's not really like cash. It can go down. But if you look historically at gold, yes, it could go down, and so could silver, but not that much. Like, it's not going to go down as much as the stock market or any other investment. It's going to remain kind of steady and it's going to recover. It always does. It always recovers. Okay. So it's just how I feel. Gold to me is a safe haven to keep your money. Okay. Now, you might say, well, why not just have cash? Why have gold? You want to know the truth is that when I have cash, I become a little crazy. I get a little stir crazy, Like, I'll give you an example. Yeah, I have a pretty decent amount of cash in my safe deposit box, okay? But from time to time, I start thinking, I'm like, let me take out 30,000. Like, let me do this, let me do that, let me go on a vacation, I start getting crazy, you know what I mean? See, with gold, I won't do that. I won't do that with gold, okay? Because I'll say to myself, it's a process. I'm gonna have to go down. I have to travel all the way down to the Diamond District in Manhattan because I'm not gonna sell to these pawn shops locally. They rob you. They're freaking thieves. I'll give you just one example. I was in Atlantic City one time, right? I had a 1 ounce gold coin that was worth $2,000. The guy's telling me, I'll give you 400 for it. I said, excuse me, what did you just say? So I'll give you $400 for the coin. I'm like, this is gold. This is a 1 ounce. He's like, I understand. It's worth $2,000. He goes, well, here's worth 400. So yeah, no. I mean, it's no. Those people are like are thieves, man. It's like it's no joke. Um, you got to go to the Diamond District. You pay nothing. You pay like 1%. So you can't go anywhere else. Got to go to Diamond District when you're selling your gold or silver. But I just like being in control. See, that's why I'm calm. You know why I'm calm with my AMC now? It took me a while. It took me about a year to restructure everything because at one point, all right, I did have gold. Yes, I did. But you have to understand there was a lot of things that were going on. I don't want to keep getting into this. In 2020, when the coronavirus first started, I sold like almost 60,000. I sold like $59,000 worth of gold. I sold a lot of gold, and I had to survive. And I dumped a tremendous amount of my liquidity in AMC at a very high price, like a complete moron, at $53 a share. And I wasn't in the same financial position anymore. I wasn't when AMC started to go down. So I had to make a lot of moves. I sold some family assets. I had to do a lot of different things. And I winded up getting to a place now, okay, whether you accept it or not, where my AMC, my GameStop, and my ape represents 10% of my net worth. And that's the way I like it. That's the way I'm going to keep it. And that's the way I'm moving forward. And I got to tell you, I feel great. I feel great. I feel great just knowing I have cash, knowing I have, accounts that I'm going to set aside for my real estate, knowing I have gold and silver. And I don't really even think about it anymore with AMC. You want me to tell you the truth? Every day I wake up, I maybe take a little peek at it. I'm like, it's under $7. But it's not, I'm not freaking out. You know why? Because I'm in it for the long term. I'm not selling. I'm not selling my AMC. I'm not selling my GameStop until the shorts are closed. So what difference does it really make what the price is? I don't care if it's $6, $5, $2. I mean, maybe buy a little more. I'm not gonna buy a lot more because I don't trust this damn stock market. It's very corrupt. But from time to time, I buy a little bit more. But you want to know what the bottom line is? Is that I'm calm, I'm relaxed. That's what you need to do. You need to be relaxed. You need to know in your mind. Now you might say, "Well, hey, Father, I don't have this money like you have, and I'm not trying to brag. Like, I can't do the same things." You're wrong. You're wrong. Okay. You could start off small, and over a 1 year period, you could get to this position. Start off small. Like here's an example. Start saving some cash. Like let's say you got like $500 in your pocket. Okay, you really need that whole 500. Take 250. You know what I mean? Get a safe deposit box in your bank. It's very easy to do. Throw the $250 in there. Then the other $250 you can use it for whatever it is, bills, living expenses, whatever. Then next week you got another say $250. Go buy yourself, a 10 ounce silver, bar, which is not even that much right now. It's much less than that. You don't even need 250. I'm just saying you might need 200 or whatever. Well, because you got to figure in that they charge you a little fee on top of the price. Like if silver is at 18, then you got to take into account they charge you a little fee. I mean, I don't expect you to go down to the Diamond District. You'll get the best price, but it's a pain. Unless you live in Manhattan, that's different. If you live in Manhattan, but the point is, if you start doing this every week, okay, and if you start doing this for a long period of time, you're gonna look at your safe deposit box and you're gonna say, "Look, I got a lot of cash. I got silver. Then buy some gold too when you can. I got gold." And then keep doing all the same things you're doing in the stock market. Day trade. Look for the winning IPO or penny stock or momentum plays. And of course, I will always say to keep your AMC and your GameStop shares parked. But if all you're doing is this, okay? If you're only keeping your AMC and your GameStop shares parked, I could completely understand why you're getting depressed, why you're getting frustrated, why you're getting sick, because it's like you're not making any money. You're like, oh, this is taking forever. I can't. So I understand that, and that's why I think it's leading to a lot of apes because they're listening to like Lou and Teddy Zane to sell their AMC and to get into these IPO momentum plays, which I think is completely idiotic. You're completely going against everything that we stand for in this movement, and you're going to let the hedge funds win. Okay, but let's put that aside. I understand why you're doing it because you got all your money tied up in AMC and all your money tied up in GameStop, and it's not making you money. You're like, I'm tired of this BS. I'm out. But then the same rule would apply. Look at like John Wick snipping, right? The guy played all those IPO plays. I think he's down on the newest play now, him and Teddy whatever that is. I forget what it was. I gotta look it up. I think it's ACVT. Let me see. I know they're down on that today. Let me just take a look. Hold on. Got my pillow here. Yep. So right now, AVCT is down almost 23% today. I mean, look, it did make a move. I remember I was looking at this thing when it was like 30 cents. It did make a move up. It's at $2.34. I will give it that, but it is down. See, it all depends on the day. See, this is the thing. If you're day trading a stock like this, you're not holding it, right? So it's not like you're holding it from that 30 cents level up to a 234. You're probably selling it. It's like you're repeating, buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling. So if that's the thing, if you buy it at the wrong level and it takes a dump, then the profits you previously made disappear, just like Gasper the Friendly Ghost. But anyway, like I said, if you could start developing a system where you're in control of your money and you have cash and you have gold and you have real estate, then all of this other stuff, it's not going to stress you out no more. The stock market really, honestly, should just be 10% of your net worth. That's just my opinion. Look, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. But from years and years of experience of making a lot of mistakes with gambling in casinos, so not just see to you want to laugh to me gambling in a casino is just like the stock market. In some cases, I think it's better because you're actually in control. Like I could just go there with a certain limited amount of money. I could just get out whatever I want. You can't do that with the stock market. In a moment's notice, a stock could drop 10 points, 20 points. I've seen it happen. In a moment's notice. It's not like that with casinos. You could control it. But I'm not saying I'm an advocate of casinos. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you can control it more. But I'm just saying that if you set up yourself, we have enough cash, cash is king, enough gold, you have real estate, and you're only playing with 10% in the stock market or something like that, you're going to be calm like a bunny on Easter. You're going to be like Peter Cottontail. You're going to be calm. Other than that, you're going to be, you're going to be stressed out of your mind. You're going to probably lose your mind because this is corruption at its best. Not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. I also believe it's going to help you get victory. Because you know what it is? When you have money in the market and you're calm and you're relaxed, you can just hold it. Forget about it. Because you don't care about it. You're like, I don't need this money. I don't need this money to pay my utility bills. I don't need this money to buy food. I don't need this money to survive. And you forget about it and just leave it in there. And then you never know. A year from now, 2 years from now, you take a look at your portfolio and it's 100x. You know what I mean? I'm not a financial planner, though. Don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer.